According to FBI statistics, within the last 2 years, every 1 in 5 hate crimes has had some type of religious bias. Now, that statistic may seem small, but out of all of those hate crimes, more than half of them were anti-Jewish. Hey guys, I'm here at Donald W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium, where unfortunately the Hogs ended their season 2-10, making it the worst season in the history of the program. The 2018 homecoming week kicks off with the annual Chancellor's Ball here at the Fayetteville Town Center, and as you can see behind me, their bands Goose and Coast Modern are set to perform, but the biggest headliner of the night is the official announcement of the 2018 homecoming court. The University of Arkansas gets an IT facelift. Find out who will be affected by this change. UATV starts right now. That's right, just months ago in the north end zone of Donald W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium, the Unified Collaboration Team launched a new phone services pilot program called VoIP. Many Razorback fans have lost their confidence in this year's team, but find out how one fan beats the odds to cheer on those Hogs. Earlier today, the University of Arkansas launched a new bike share program where now over 340 bikes sit throughout the entire city of Fayetteville. Nationwide, nearly 40% of students are victims of sexual assault. Now, if we bring that back to the University of Arkansas, where we have almost 30,000 students, and each of these flags represents 240 people, that's nearly 12,000 students who will become victims of sexual assault while on our campus. One of the greatest game day traditions here at the University of Arkansas is Calling the Hogs, and it's led by an incredible group of athletes. No, I'm not talking about the Razorback football team, but the University of Arkansas cheerleaders.
Let's call those Hogs!
Committed, hardworking, spirited. All three words describe what it means to be a University of Arkansas cheerleader. But one very important word missing from that list is family.
Just a big family with different pieces, different people from different backgrounds, but all share one goal, and that's really standing behind our sports.
A strong family with an alumni base that leaves their mark.
It just reminds you that we come from such a legacy. There's such a legacy behind us. We're going to leave a big legacy after us.
A legacy so large for one alum, it equals $250,000. Dick Trammell, a 1958 Arkansas cheerleader, recently donated this scholarship to simply give back to the program that changed his life forever.
It'll help some young person who says, you know, I could do it if I just had a little help. It'll help that person.
Supporting the Razorbacks in generous ways is nothing new for Trammell. Nearly 60 years later, he says he will continue to call the Hogs as long as they let him. Current cheerleaders could not be more honored to have alum like Trammell that will impact the future of the cheer program.
I think just people knowing that we have alumni that still care about us so much and to give us that much, it's just going to drive people towards this program.
Trammell and his wife Nancy worked to build this scholarship and hope to find more money to support the program.
We're hoping to at least double the size of this scholarship with friends who have been cheerleaders.
Being a part of the Razorback cheer program means cheerleaders are members of the family not just for 4 years, but for a lifetime.
Family!
Now, Dick Trammell says he will continue to attend every homecoming game to call those Hogs because once a Razorback, always a Razorback. Reporting for UATV, I'm Savannah Miller. Hey guys, I'm here at Donald W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium, where unfortunately the Hogs ended their season 2-10, making it the worst season in the history of the program. But out of all of those people out there who are questioning the future of Chad Morris and this team, I met up with one fan who is inspiring those not only around him, but the players themselves to hold out hope.
Big City Razorbacks!
The Razorback football season might not have ended the way fans wanted, but that doesn't stop one supporter from cheering on the Hogs no matter the score.
We come down here by the fields and watch you boys warm up. Then we have a game, and the only downer might be if we just don't quite make as many points as the other one. Other than that, if we make it home safe, my goodness, what a wonderful day.
Cannon Sandy, a 35-year-old Arkansas native, started cheering on the Hogs with his mom, Ginger Sandy, at just 2 months old.
Their family, right?
Family.
Yeah.
I miss all teams. Miss Oxford, me this win at here.
Living with Down syndrome, Cannon strives to show the world that nothing is impossible.
Two of his greatest achievements were becoming ESPN's Fan of the Year and getting to run a 54-yard touchdown during the red and white game with the Razorback football team cheering him on. Current linebacker for the Razorbacks, Tyler Phillips, says the love Cannon shows to the team never goes unnoticed.
It feels great. Every time that we see this guy on the hog walk, you know, he gives everybody a hug and he just makes everybody feel special and good. And, you know, it doesn't matter whether the team is up or down. Like when you see Cannon, it's going to put you in the right mindset and you're going to be feeling good.
It is the season of thanks, and while the team is full of gratitude for supportive fans, the fans are equally as appreciative of the joy the team brings to them.
We're just so grateful for everybody's kindness and love and acceptance. And
Yeah, we do.
we know all we can do is cheer and hug,
Try to hug.
love everybody and pray for them.
Pray for them.
And it seems to be enough
Yeah.
for the Razorbacks.
Razorbacks!
Amazing.
Now, Ginger and Cannon both say that out of all of the experiences that they've had in his lifetime, getting to interact with the Razorback teams is something he will take with him for the rest of his life. Reporting for UATV for the last time, I'm Savannah Miller. That's right, the 2018 Homecoming Week kicks off with the annual Chancellor's Ball here at the Fayetteville Town Center. And as you can see behind me, their bands Goose and Coast Modern are set to perform, but the biggest headliner of the night is the official announcement of the 2018 Homecoming Court. Over 100 students were nominated and applied for the top 20, which were then blindly selected by the student committee. From there, the top 20 interviewed with a panel, including university alumni, faculty, and staff. That panel chose 12 candidates from the men and women who were then interviewed again in order to determine the top 7 in each category who were announced tonight. Student Body Vice President Abigail Walker says this year's theme is all about bringing our alumni back to their homes here at the University of Arkansas.
So this year's homecoming was determined by the Alumni Association, actually, and it's the place you call home, the idea being that this is when alumni all come home to their campus.
The student body ultimately votes to select the 2018 Homecoming King and Queen next week. The announcement will be made at next Friday's pep rally before the Hogs take on Tulsa. Reporting for UATV, I'm Savannah Miller. In just 2017, there were 9 cases of sexual assault reported here on the University of Arkansas campus. That's an 80% increase compared to previous years. Now, those statistics may seem small, but for one student, those numbers became her reality.
He pushed me into a bathroom, locked the door, turned the light off, and began raping me.
Arkansas senior Nicole Toomer never thought her college career would start with a sexual assault.
I didn't really know what was really happening, how I was going to get out of this situation.
As a freshman, Toomer decided to attend a fraternity party with her friends, and after being left alone for less than 5 minutes, she says her fellow classmate took advantage of her. During the attack, she says her friends called her several times to find out where she was. She says those calls distracted her rapist.
I kind of took advantage of that and that brief moment to kind of get him away and grab my phone and run out.
Following that night, Toomer decided to report her case to the university and police. The investigation took months, causing her depression. Eventually, her attacker was expelled from the university.
And I just felt like I was just always watching my back. So that was a huge sign of relief for me.
Nationwide, nearly 40% of students are victims of sexual assault. Now, if we bring that back to the University of Arkansas, where we have almost 30,000 students, and each of these flags represents 240 people, that's nearly 12,000 students who will become victims of sexual assault while on our campus.
The University of Arkansas works to decrease that number by bringing awareness to campus through the week-long It's On Us campaign. The campaign hosts a variety of events that bring awareness to both men and women. Greek Life and specifically the IFC board believe this campaign helps prevent sexual assaults from happening and gives information about what to do if an incident does occur.
And so that gets their education up on the situations on how to handle if they're sexually assaulted, as well as preventing themselves from ever doing anything that would affect anyone else.
Both Lashoni and Toomer say that the It's On Us campaign provides an open atmosphere to talk about sexual assault, and both believe the U of A handles cases in the right way.
There shouldn't ever be a case that goes under the radar, and I think that they do their best to make sure that never happens.
I think they did a great job with handling my situation, honestly better than I was expecting.
Greek Life Director Parise Bowser started this program almost 3 years ago, and she simply says it's on us as students, it's on us as faculty, and it's on us as Razorbacks to stop sexual assault. Reporting for UATV, I'm Savannah Miller. Thanks, Rachel. The theater program opens this week with a modern production of Clybourne Park. Now, this production takes place in both 1959 and 2009 with focus on racial issues and diversity inclusion and how those two topics affect our society today, nearly 50 years later. Now, for student actors like Landon Stalker, this gives them a platform to express their thoughts about diversity on this campus. The U of A works to improve its diversity standings, but as you can see on your screen, the University of Arkansas ranks 6th out of 14 SEC schools in the Diversity Index category with absolutely no ranking on a national level. The department head, Michael Rea, hopes to increase that index by performing diverse productions and opening their doors to anyone, no matter race, gender, or ethnicity.
He has been taking great strides in recruitment, in shows, and in just everyday, day-to-day life of students. What can the department do to make you feel more included and make it feel like your voice is heard, that needs to be heard?
Stalker says as this production takes the stage this Friday, he hopes that it inspires conversation about issues of diversity on campus and wants people to know that everyone's story is different, but each story is important. Reporting for UATV, I'm Savannah Miller.